Had me like, I take a trip across the country just to see your face. Would've lost some money. The style, saw some honey. The smile, too colossal for me. I ain't fucked you in a while. It's kinda hard for me to remember how you used to talk to me and how you used to feel. I stopped yearning. This love roller coaster just never stopped churning. They say pain is love, so my heart's burning. You're my extinguisher. Call your boss and mommy. Spend many nights alone, tossing, turning, crying, coughing, and earling. Shit, the cost of learning. I never know the words to say when I'm next to you or in your face. And since I ain't on yet, I feel I'm in the way. Shit, you deserve better, and you ain't finna wait like I would for you or could for you. Just keep doing what you've been doing, what's good for you. Don't say I'll be alright or even fine. I've been claiming you for years, you ain't even mine. The fuck I'm on? Stupid shit. And who I'm waiting on? You and shit. But every year, same script, man. I'm through with this. Tell me what the fuck a nigga gotta do to woo you, bitch. You could be that bitch that stood every time I bow. Instead, you flip your style out cold, tryna play me out. Too many chicks in here tryna run inside my draw. Wow. But fishing use like two canoes on Niagara Falls. Don't give a fuck about a hoe. Oh yeah. No matter how the story go. Oh no. Bitches a ride or die to roll. Never ride without the folks. Fuck you talking about? I'm in the south side riding blow. Like the south side of the globe. Bitches a ride or die to roll. Cause they know I'm about to blow. All weak and shit. Poor Carmen. Till I get on my own sauce, then I hit him with the E.T. Independence Day, girl, I'm on that space shit. What I say? E.T. Independence Day, girl, I got that space dick. Call me George Jetson when you wetter in the space shit. Beat it like a stepson, long like a great piss. Pull you over for some Becky, I call that a facelift. Suck till I go ape shit, or your tooth aching. Get your clay aching, on while you're naked. Either way, we both turning on like a station. V103, these nuts in your face, bitch. Now let me return a favor. Call me the Squirminator. You feel like big permanent paper, emotional. Busting like bombs over Kosovo. Now kiss me like the Don or your moms at the grocery store. Well, call with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Bars, baby. Hey, that's that D.Boom. Spin that crack, that heat. All right, reading starts for 3 minutes. Hey, everything good, everything Gucci. Energy level is on 10. Still old readings. We'll have them soon, I promise. Thank you for waiting. It's divine timing. I'm telling you, when these videos slide and hit you, it's going to hit you right on time. You're going to be like, damn, Boom. Man, this is on time. Be like, yeah. How's it going down? Like DMX. Hey, love all y'all. Appreciate all y'all. I got another YouTube channel. It's called LLE.Ascension. But you, know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube. If you're subscribing to me, please subscribe to my other channel. That's where I'm going to be doing astrology videos at. That's where I'm going to be doing a lot of blogs at. That's where I'm going to be doing music at too. You know what I'm saying? So if you like the flow shit, I got some more. We ain't even tripping. Let me crack up this Cools. That's my favorite beer. I'm more of a Miller High Life type brother. Twin flames of separation. Let's get with the business. Kicking this thing on off. We got the Eight of Pentacles again. Eight of Pentacles is a harvest. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, a house, a bed in that house, car to get to and from your house, a job so you can even afford your house and your car that you be coming to and from your crib with. You know what I'm saying? Three of Wands. You got your purpose in this mix right here. Your twin flame demonstration. You just happen to be a motherfucking twin. And God and life and your twin is just blessing the fuck out of you because you just happen to be in a twin flame demo. That's the Four of Wands. That's in this motherfucker too. You know? Hate is in this bitch too. Jealousy come with this shit. Children, relationship, your degrees, your rings and accessories and shit. You know what I mean? A lot goes into having a harvest, but it's something to lose, which is good. Because if you ain't got shit to lose, then you definitely taking something about this motherfucker. And we're not takers, we're givers, in fact. You know what I'm saying? Because we got God in us. You know what I'm saying? For those that got God in them, that's what a divine is, in case you was asking. But aside from all that, put more smoke on that. We got the full, I ain't got my glasses on. We got the Two of Cups. It's the Lover's card. You know what I mean? So it's just you and another person magnetizing, coming together on the same frequency, same state of mind, same agenda, same path, same road. As far as emotions is concerned, cups is emotions and feelings. What are emotions and feelings? It's just indicators of what mental direction you going in. It seems like in the mental direction that you going in feminine and that your masculine is going in feminine, it seems to be aligning. And that's pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? So part of this harvest, you know what I mean, is the way I see it is this harvest is gonna grow as always. 2 more pentacles to this 8 of pentacles is a 10 of pentacles. That's 2 people coming together like butt cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Solidifying themselves within this harvest. 8 of Pentacles is a harvest. 2 of Pentacles, that's you and your masculine. It's a pentacle, it's a person, place, or a thing. 8 of Pentacles is a B, that's good. But let's get to that A plus. You feel what I'm saying? I go for both y'all. It's bottom line, this is very important. We got 2 threes. Threes are all about evolution, right? I bet. First card, we got purpose. 2 of Wands is survival. That's the divine masculine's role. It's also a role that, I don't know, every human being goes through. And it ain't just human beings, because bees, birds, roaches, bacteria, viruses, they 2 of Wands too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody's surviving out this motherfucker. I mean, whoop-de-doo, that's cool and dandy. But I mean, at least us as human beings, as a human being, I think every human being should get to the 3 of Wands. That's just finding their purpose. I mean, God put you on earth for a purpose, unless you don't believe in the God and think you was just spat here from some primordial ooze and just happened to evolve to this point. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? 3 is all about evolution. If you ain't evolving as a person, then you ain't getting closer to God. What's the step after this? 4 of Wands. Besides twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, 4 of Wands is home. And home is where the heart is. Whatever your home is, it's in the heart. God is in your heart. It's also in your mind. It's also in your soul. He's also up there. He's also below you. He's also everywhere. God is omnipresent, so he's everywhere. This is his universe. So, I mean, ain't nowhere he can't get to up in this motherfucker, despite what these worldly motherfuckers think upon this sphere. It's another story. Aside from this 3 of Wands, which is purpose, we got the 3 of Cups here. This represents 2 things in my deck. It can even be your family, which involves your children or parents. These are people who revolve around you, like your children. You know, your children and your spouse, your parents and your, I don't know, employees. You might be running a business or some shit. Like, if you fall off, they fall off. These are people who depend on you. Aside from that, this could be distractions. You know, when you look at the tarot card with the 3 of Cups, it's like 3 people celebrating and shit. 2 of Cups is, you know, 2 people toasting and shit. You know what I mean? Intertwined, with, you know, doing like a French toast and shit like that. It's like 3's a crowd. I'm a Leo, so I really don't see the significance of, I don't know, being a third wheel in any fucking situation. 2 people are out on a date, and I can't find a date. I'm cool. I mean, you got other instances to where it's like, I don't know, a business meeting. That's different. We're building on a whole nother level there, but socially, nah. It's like, hey, me and my wife's going so-and-so, you want to come join us? I'm good. Might meet somebody. I mean, yeah, that's true. But you know, I'd rather come in with somebody. Let at least be a 4-piece and a biscuit. 4 is more like a table. It's more solid. You know what I mean? You know, tripods are cool. I mean, they stand up, but you know, it's kind of wobbly there. Distractions. Being a third party is definitely a motherfucking distraction. You want to know why? It's the equivalent of, like, I don't know, you single, no kids, still trying to figure out life. You know, you in your 20s, 30s, I don't know, maybe still 40s and 50s for something. You know, you gotta learn how to do shit on your own. Really young, so you don't have to learn this shit at an older age. But I mean, we can't really put age limits on shit because the world fucked up. So, just like college, you know, college used to be young, you know what I mean? I don't know, ages of 18, I don't know, 35 of people doing their thug thingamajig. Now, if you go to a college, average college or university, it's going to be a lot of older people there. Not just older people, you're going to have the disabled. getting their thing. People who got service dogs and Tourette syndromes, who blind and in wheelchairs and shit like that, they get their education too. Colleges and the university has really been more of a diverse melting pot now than it's ever been. And I think that's how it was meant. I should say this. Things change. The world changes. Just because the world changed don't mean you gotta change with it. You'll be distracting yourself doing that shit. We got a purpose to do. At the end of the day, divine masculines and feminines. Okay? You don't have the time to, I don't know, be playing thug life on your phone majority of your day. Surfing from Netflix to Hulu to YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? Just, you cannot. We gotta take more of our days. There's work to do. I'm speaking for myself too, geeks. Y'all gonna have to step it the fuck up. Because it's too many fucking distractions out here. Whether that's shopping, gambling, strip clubs, scams, whatever. It's too much distractions. Programming to fucking accessories, man. You're gonna have to really downsize a lot. And feminines, real shit, if you want to learn about downsizing, you should really fuck with your twin. Masculine knows all about downsizing. Masculine knows all about taking only what you need and living and rolling off that. Diversifying, all that type of shit. Divine masculine, I'll tell you, he's the king of wands, making him the king of actions. Meaning you're number 2. You're the queen of action. So, you ain't on action like your masculine is. It's a lot of actions and behavior and movement that your king be on that you need to kind of, I don't know, pick up, queen. Pick up, queen. This goes for both of y'all, so y'all equally distracted. This is persons, places, and things. You ain't working. You making more money not working than you was working. You traveling, doing your thing. Cause we finally opened up and shit. You buying a lot. I mean, it's all good. One thing I can't say about all this free money that's going around this motherfucker is definitely taking care of business that should have been taken care of. That's the blessing part about it. Because I'm sure everybody that's been got hooked up and blessed through this whole little economical stimulus process and shit can really attest. This shit happened right on time. Not thanking Trump and the government for what the fuck they're doing. I ain't never seen free money in my life. I was born in 1987, and I know ain't shit in the world free. Nothing. I know that, but it's just the world we living in. The world is changing. Just because everybody else taking advantage of shit don't mean you need to do it too. Let's get to this reading. Feminine, you come into the situation in doubt, teeter-tottering with something mentally. It's the pussyfooting around card. Going back to the slave analogy on this 2 of Swords, it's the equivalent of, like I said, Ace of Swords is the North Star. It's the direction of freedom, whatever that is to you. I mean, it's just like the North Star, okay? We know freedom is, I can look at the North Star and see where freedom at, but I mean, I got to put them actions in to take my ass that way. Once you know where freedom at, I mean, you're going to have to get there. So any little jitters, indecisiveness, pussyfooting around, like any confusion you got, you need to handle that shit now before you get to the 3 of Swords, which is in my deck, going past the point of no return. The pain card. Tupac pain card in my deck. Tupac pain from above the room. Play that song. That's the energy of the 3 of Swords. You're going to have to go past the point of no return here. You're going to have to leave the plantation. This is still being on the plantation, trying to figure out who you going to bring with you, what you going to bring with you, how you even going to get this shit done. Are you even prepared? Are you even ready? All that. It's a natural process. Just try not to be stuck here. The object is to get past this shit. And the step past this shit going to be 2 times harder than whatever the fuck you trying to figure out right now, feminine. Put more smoke on that. We got the 9 of Cups. Dreams come true, which is granted. It's just like the analogy I just said. It's the slave trying to get the freedom. Like, freedom will be a dream come true. Not being a slave will be a dream come true. It'd be more of a wish granted to have, a family member or more people going with you to freedom. But I mean, one wish at a time. So, this is really like pivoting on a dream. Or pivoting on like a dream come true or a wish come true. I'm going to just say it like this. Keep moving. So a lot of you feminists. I need to step their actions up. They wands up. Wands are actions, behavior, current movement, shit you doing, shit you done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Because you gotta do an action to actually have the action had. I don't know if that's making sense. But divine feminines are more on the sword, mental, and cups, emotional level of dealing with things. Masculines are more on an action based and pinnacle based manifesting level on doing things in life. And that split between the swords and the cups is the fucking twin flame mirror reflection. Same, but just different. That's the difference between a divine feminine and a divine masculine. Swords and cups, wands and pentacles. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. Why? Because he rules wands and pentacles. It'll make more sense when you think about it later. Feminine, don't be scared. This is some shit you wanted to do, but you two in your swords and cups about it. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to really get on some action, some wands to really pinnacle manifest wherever the fuck this wish granted is. It's something that you can have. All you gotta do is just do it. It's the energy of making a move that you're scared to make. It's the equivalent of me making the first move on an object of my affection. A twin, he just do it like Nike. Ha! I seen a nigga just do it like Nike. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he put a lot of thought and emotion into it before he did it, but it wasn't like me, who's frozen on some. I'm frozen in your heart's not up, some Madonna shit. Like I'll be stuck. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm not an initiator. I am when I'm sick and tired of not having what I want, and I'm just at the moment where I'm like a lion, just really roar, like, you know what, fuck this shit, let me get it. I need to be more applicable to just doing it like my masculine does it. It's the scared part, the risk part. That's what makes the divine masculine the king of wands also, is because, like I say, it's the whole risk factor. It's like, hey, let's just jump off this bridge into that river right there. We won't get hurt. Now, two kids, masculine. The masculine's like, let's just jump off the bridge. And in water, it makes perfect sense. Let's just do it. You're like, wait. And you're thinking, swords, you're the feminine. Well, what if that's shallow water? It might be some rocks under there. You know what I mean? We don't want to break a leg here. It's like, he's so ready to go. And you're so down like Brandy. You want to be down like Brandy. So, and you know wherever he goes, you're going any fucking way. And you seeing how ready your masculine is to jump off this fucking bridge and land in the water. And you're just like, okay, emotions pop in. You're just like, like you're having a panic attack, or you're just like mad because you know what the fuck's gonna happen. He's gonna jump off. You're gonna jump with him. You know you're gonna be all right because fuck. You're following behind him, so anything that happens, you know, you'll be all right. 2 of wands, 3 of wands. Yeah, masculine. You're coming to the situation with God. God, you're reading a lot. God, you're really getting closer to God. Why? Because you're ascending. What's ascending? That's going up. What's up? God is what's up, right? Yeah, you're getting closer to God. At least what God is. Get more in tune with God, the frequency of where God at. Where God at? He's at home. 4 of wands. Step after the 3 of wands, actually. And we all moving on up like George and Wheezy, right? All right. Put some more smoke on this king of cups. You got the ace of cups. This shit just looks like I and I. I and I. I and I. We got 3 eyes, by the way. When you get closer to God, you're getting closer to yourself. In fact, you and God are one. You a guy, you gotta roll like one. Yes, we're human being, but fuck that human being connection, man. We are a walking, talking universe before the what are we called? Homo erectus, Homo sapien. Before we're Homo sapiens and shit, we're walking, talking universes. You can look at a fucking plant leaf, and that shit is a universe in itself. Cells, atoms, molecules, and shit like that. You know, it's a lot of shit that keeps this shit in motion, from the first electromagnetic pulse that boop, got shit cracking in here, whether that's life or you as a baby or some shit like that, or a person that's dying that needs a little boom spark to get their ass back up and running and shit like that. Power. We are a walking, talking universe, thus we are a fucking electro power plant. We have power being human beings and shit like that. Aside from that, we got power over the devil, Lucifer, and Satan, who are three different people from three different places with three different agendas. They ain't on shit. Why you think they here? I mean, Satan, he doing his thing. He like got more juice than Lucifer. Lucifer doing his thing too, but I mean, this is really like the devil's jurisdiction, at least around this sphere. We're gonna get more devil issues around here than anything. That's why it's the energy in most cards and tarots and shit. But when you fucking with God, you taking care of yourself. Like, you ain't taking care of yourself just on an emotional level. Self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, you know, self-realization, self-identification. You identify yourself. Once you know who you are, I'm pretty sure you can get a better understanding of who God is, excuse me. Once you love yourself more, aside from once you love yourself, you can finally love another person. Once you start loving yourself, you can really start loving God. Once you respect yourself, you can really start respecting God and stop sneak dissing them like most of these motherfuckers be doing out here. They dumbass. But whatever. People fear what the fuck they don't know, when really it's clear as day in front of your face what it is. Shit is easy to understand. The basic level. That's why I understand it. I'm not advanced in a lot of worldly shit. Oh, but when it comes to the heavens and shit, I'm very advanced. Very in tune. It's more on an etheric, emotional level too. But that's another story. Let's move on. Feminine, you got awareness, which makes all this shit possible. The Ace of Wands in my deck is the Nebuchadnezzar. Like the Nebuchadnezzar from The Matrix. When Neo woke up and got, I don't know, spat out the Matrix, ejected out the motherfucking Matrix, basically flushed into the sewers of the real world, his time had arrived. This is the first step. First step of doing anything, you're going to have to get on the Nebuchadnezzar. Where's the Nebuchadnezzar going? Home. Zion. That's what the Four of Wands is too. It's heaven, Havana. Whatever home is to you. Home is what a heart is. Whatever home is to you. That's the first step home. But you're going to have to eject out the fucking Matrix. Because that's how you go to a wand. Survive. Really think about it. Animals, bugs, and even to say fucking bacteria and shit, man. Subatomic particles and shit. These are all A for advanced creatures and beings and organisms and shit like that. Like, that's what make karmics so fucked up. Because not only are they human beings moving on a non-A for advanced or non-evolving stance on life, it's just like, it's just existing. You're gonna have to really wake the fuck up. This is A for awake. You gotta wake out the Matrix to even get a start at doing shit in the real world. You gotta know you living in the real world before you start making any moves. You talking about consciousness. You talking about what's real and what ain't. You gotta know who run the world. You gotta know shit. A for awareness. If you ain't aware, you're a square. You can't know everything. That'll truly make you God. Be God. We're all gods by the awareness that we have. We're never, even if we knew everything in this fucking planet, even if we can use 100% of our fucking brain, we'll still never be on God level with shit. And we'll still never comprehend or even understand God's level. We gotta die and rematerialize to even be in God's presence. For starters, is that not advancing? Let's move on. Awareness. You have to wake the fuck up. You gotta be out the matrix, man, to really be on some divine business. Put more smoke on that. We got the Queen of Wands. You, divine feminine. You have yourself here. And it's crazy. Who's under you? The divine masculine. Front and center. Divine feminine. You, in regards to the feminine energy, you have yourself. Divine masculine. Him, in regards to the feminine energy, he has himself. You both are present and in attendance. See them 2 of Cups? Queen of Wands, that's your cup. King of Wands, that's your cup. Yeah? Awareness. Divine feminine. You need to not only be aware of what you are, who you are, you got to be aware of your role. 3 of Wands. Your role is out here. This is your role. You are the leader of this expedition. You are creating this whole twin flame experience, whether you realize it or not. You're doing this. If you in union, you got this shit in union, feminine. Not saying you taking all the credit, because we wouldn't be here without the divine masculine. Facts. We would not be here if it wasn't for the divine masculine. Facts. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. You're going to have to get that awareness. It ain't just getting the awareness. We got 2 more steps to get to before you actually getting on your actual purpose. Steps and stages. Divine feminine just needs some more awareness. Why? Why? King of Cups. Because you need to really be in the highest emotion you can be in right now. That's the King of Cups. That's the energy to just say fuck it. Fuck it to what ain't about the kingdom. K for kingdom. You are divine, so it's all about the kingdom. When you 3 of Wanding out here, when you 3 of Wanding out here, you're doing shit for the kingdom. Nigga, when you Ace of Wanding out here, you just getting into the kingdom. The kingdom. I'm telling you, if it's worldly shit, fuck it. World is temporary. Yes, you have kids here. Yes, you live here. But you were put here for a reason. That shit should be more important than anything. Not saying not care for your kids, because you'll be a bad parent doing that, but it's purpose over person. Eventually your kids will grow. Eventually you will grow. Eventually you're going to have to get to your purpose. And the way God works, you don't just do shit when he wants you to do it. Like, you got to be already ready to do it before God even asks you to do shit. Like, you're going to submit. That's when God really lay the smack down on your candy ass to let you know who king. Let you know who really running shit around this motherfucker. You know? But before he smacks you with the hand of death, he gives you warnings. Just like in the Bible, that shit happened with Sodom and Gomorrah. That shit happened in every, like, the fucking plagues that happen and shit. It's always warning. Whether God sending angels out to let motherfuckers know what's going on, or God personally let niggas know what the fuck gonna happen before it happened. Noah in the flood. Everybody had warnings. God ain't no fucking vengeful God, or where he just slaying niggas and not giving a fuck how you feel and shit like that. We are all God's children. All God's children. Whether you dumb as hell or you smart. Whether you don't even give a fuck about the person or the, you know, architect that created you. You still get love out this bitch. It's always a warning. Going back to Sodom and Gomorrah, niggas be getting shit fucked up. God did not destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because they was on some fugazi shit out there. What I mean by fugazi shit, they were just lovers of themselves. I'm telling you. God is God, man. He ain't vengeful and shit. But like I say, when God laid the smack down on shit, it's for a reason. Niggas want to act like just because it was some homosexual and gay shit going on in Sodom and Gomorrah, that God took time out his day to destroy that city just because of that. Fuck no. Did you read the story? Nah, what happened was, it just happens, some divine people rolled through that town. What's the odds of that? Everybody in this town fucked up. Some divines rolled through there. That was a blessing. Shit. That was fate. Right there. You got Lot and his people. Lot and his clique. You know what I mean? His wife. I'm saying his peoples and shit. They just rolling through town and shit. what God do. God seen some shit in that town and was displeased. That's all that matters. God was displeased with whatever the fuck was going on. That's just what they wrote. We don't know what the fuck was really going on in there. God was displeased with something. So yeah, God sent some angels there to give a warning. Like he always do. And what the fuck these motherfuckers do? They try to fuck the help. Angels. God said divine, holy, celestial beings to earth. That's a blessing to be in the presence of an angel. If I seen an angel, I'd be, oh my God. Like, what a magnificent situation here. Like, hi, tell God I said, what's up? What are you here for? Do you need my help? God, this is so awesome. Like, well, what do you need? I don't know what to do. You're a fucking angel. Like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm disrespecting you having this blunt out right now. It's like, nah. These niggas find out angels in there, what they do? They trying to fuck the angels. It's not that they were doing whatever the fuck they was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's the fact that they trying to fuck the help. It ain't like the women, well, the women was trying to fuck the angels too, but the audacity of these niggas to even try to fuck a celestial being that God himself sent. Well, probably some other hierarchy of angels if it wasn't God specifically. But I'm saying, some shit going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm saying all that shit to say this. Before God rained fire and brimstone on that motherfucker and turned Lot wife into salt, or her salty ass for looking back, after once again disobeying a direct order from God. When God do shit, tell you, God has the final jurisdiction, the last laugh, the final judgment, the final word in any fucking situation. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah was just a warning. When God warning you, when God trying to tell you something, motherfucker, you better listen. God might be wiping your whole fucking city out. God works in mysterious ways. Let's just hope you A, full aware of that. Let's keep moving. Divine masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got yourself. I just take it as your present. You're here. Feminines, did not say this shit. Your divine masculine is gonna be here. It's gonna be around. Be around. Okay? And it's like he's awaiting for orders. Or he's awaiting for you, for him to get some orders to your motherfucking ass. Or in this case, we got the Five of Wands. This is life after union, life after reunion, and life after recognition. So this is after. When those is going to recognition, if you just met your twin, the best thing to do after, I'm telling you, is what the fuck's out here. To a cup your twin. Really get to know your twin. Know as much about your twin as possible. Don't go spying. Really talk. Y'all recognition. I mean, fuck. You just met your divine counterpart. Your mirrored image. Fuck. Talk. Ask as many questions as possible. Have as many happy experiences as possible. Because I'll be the first one to tell you recognition is the best blissful period. Blissful period. Take advantage. But no, everything comes to an end. Life after everything. So here it is, your divine masculine is after he's in your life. And you gotta figure out what to do with him. It's a process. We all go through it, divines. We all go through it, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you doing the right things. This is after y'all got in union for the first time, because union only happens once. Oh, y'all reunite frequently, but union happens one time. I used to say recognition happens one time, but as I'm seeing, recognition happens just as much as separation. Union, that's what happens one time. So when that happens, you're really gonna have to learn, soak up, be very full aware, divine feminine, aware, Queen of Wands, divine feminine, really be aware of what happened during that time. Where were you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and where you want to be. For an example, told me to remind me about my weight. I'm just tired of hearing his mouth, and I always lose weight. You know, when I want to lose weight, I put that work in. I'm a Leo. I just need a little inspiration. That's what I told him. He was like, "Why you ain't got any weight and shit, man?" I'm like, first of all, we've been in a lockdown. I ain't hit the gym since March. And before the lockdown, man, I was down to like 220. Now, shit, nigga, I'm hefty. Nigga, I'm at like 250. I ain't gonna stunt. It's the biggest I've been in a while. Part of the fucking government's playing with your bitch ass. No, but I'm gonna be on my way. Number one, cause I need to. My mom was talking to my mom yesterday. She said the same shit my twin said. Hey, birthday a week apart. She's like, damn, boy, that fat around your heart. Nigga, you better lose that shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because you in your 30s don't mean, nigga, you young like you used to be. You know, she sounds just like my twin. Giving me health tips. So I'm gonna get on my health, I'm gonna get on my fitness, get on my physical shit. I'm gonna start it tomorrow. Lily got me a home gym, so I'm gonna get fucking busy. And hopefully by my twin's birthday, I'll be where I want to be at. My target weight needs to be back at like 220. I know I can and shit. So I'm throwing a birthday party for my twin, a nice little function, black and white function. Still getting it together and shit. But we'll get on that later. I'm saying I should say this. Anything you can do to tweak and make your situation better with your masculine, feminine, do that shit. It's life after. Yeah, you did a lot to get you to this moment, but don't think you can take a break. Your masculine ready to rock. Real shit. Your masculine ready to rock. So I'm gonna get on my business so he can stay on his business because it seems like he on. We're gonna go from there. But remember, it's life after everything. There are no breaks. There is no chill time. Enjoy the happy moments when they happen, but remember, so when you come back to life, back to reality, you got actions, wands to do. Who's the king of wands? Your divine masculine. So your masculine knows when it's time to kick it in gear. When it's time to move. When it's time to do some shit. When it's time to tweak your behavior. What are wands? Actions, behavior, shit you're doing, shit you've done, not shit you finna do. Whatever your masculine wants you to do is some shit you finna do. Some shit you ain't done yet. Because he's going off the shit you've done and the shit you're doing, giving you input on wands in the future. He's the king of wands. When it comes to physical, he know what he's talking about. Facts. My twin ever give me some advice on what to eat to make me lose weight or diet or make my mood better or blood levels or goofy shit like that. Like, I know my twin know what he talking about when it comes to physical shit. Whether that's fishing, planting vegetables, the nigga garden like he can garden his ass off. This nigga fish his ass off. This nigga's like a fucking carpenter. My mom is too. It's weird. Weird. My mom and my twin had the same profession. Except he wasn't a nurse. Anyway, my mom's a divine masculine. My mom was a carpenter. She was in construction. She basically built our house from the ground up. I was the ladder boy. And I was just painting, trimming, holding the ladder for her, holding the board while she cut it. Mom is king of wands. She got more action than me. Changing the tire. She changed the tire better than me. Screwing shit. I got weak wrists. Look. I got weak wrists. My mom wrist game stronger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom hit me one time on gang. I was like 13. I was like 15. I said some slick shit. My mom hit me so fast, so quick. My mom's strong as fuck. I said she's stronger than me, but damn. Mom's just more about action. My twin sister. In the beginning, when I was a kid, like my sister was bigger than me. I'm a boy, she a girl. Women mature way more faster, obviously. My sister used to fight my fight. My sister is twin sister is a king of wands. And just like my mom, they pretty as hell. Very feminine looking. But inside, this is what they is. Masculine as I look. That's what it is. I'm just a step below their physical capacity. When I was a kid, my twin sister. Being the king of wands, we're twins. And I'm a queen of wands. My sister fought my fights. She was bigger than me. She used to beat my ass. She fought my fights. She taught me how to ride my bike. She taught me how to tie my shoes. She taught me how to throw a football. She taught me how to shoot a basketball. actions. She's obviously the king of actions because I'm learning from my twin sister on how to do actions and shit. Me? I'm the queen of swords and cups. So the shit I was doing for my masculine, my twin sister at the time, I decided to do my twin sister hair. Cause she was cute. But she was just dressed like a tomboy and shit. She didn't like wearing dresses. Like she's, you know what I mean? I just do my sister hair. Straight up. I used to dress her. Like, yo, wear this. Niggas like you, G. You just look like you fuck with bitches. She didn't, but you know, just hooked her up with fashion tips. she can do to get the dude she wanted to do. I was just telling her how to get niggas. I'm a nigga. I'm putting her on. She a female. She put me on. That's why when it comes to the women, I'm that nigga. When it comes to niggas, she that bitch. We Leos too, so sorry, I ain't on. Oh wow. So, I should say this. Know your role, feminine. When your masculine say move, move. Speaking of the masculine role, you in regards to masculine, we got grooming. You're gonna get groomed for your masculine this time. And by you getting groomed by your masculine, it's just gonna be a blessing to you. Nine of Pentacles. This is being in a position to get blessed, or be in a position to get blessed yourself. I mean, be in a position to bless somebody, or be in a position to get blessed yourself. By being groomed by your masculine right now, he's just grooming you on actions, behavior, shit you need to be taking heed of. Me too, geeks. Shit you need to be taking heed of. It's like shit is gonna line up. This is you, divine feminine. Obviously, this is your harvest. Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You built this harvest, and then you took time out to line this harvest up. What? To fit your masculine inside. Your masculine being the king of actions, he sees this. So, real shit. It's like when he comes in, be ready. It's the energy of fucking football practice. It's that drill you hate the most. And it's like, boom, here come the drill. And it's like you running down here and motherfuckers hitting you from different directions and shit. Last time this happened, you know, sprung something and it's like you hate this drill your masculine drills you with, or maybe he's just drilling shit into you. My master's definitely trying to drill some shit in me when it comes to my speech. The cursing, language, he absolutely hates it. He doesn't permit it or promote it. That's one thing I know he's crystal clear on, that he ain't feeling. That has gotten me in trouble a few times. In fact, I'm getting in trouble for it. Just let me know it's serious. You know, I know how I can be. But when it comes to actions, he's the king. I'm the queen. So maybe I need to play my role. Play my role? Yeah, I think so too. Why? Because the master's going past the point of no return. Remember, feminine, you at the Two of Pentacles. I mean, the Two of Swords. That's indecisiveness. That's pussyfooting around. You know what direction freedom is, but you trying to come back and get your mom, your cousin, your brother, your twin, or you trying to get people to come with you. Because you're scared to go on this trip by yourself. Your masculine been on this lonely ass road by himself for a long time. He's past the point of no return with a lot of shit. Some shit you ain't at yet. Like, for example, my twin. Like my twin, like I say, he my hero. That's my knight in shining armor. The more and more I notice, man, the more and more I see why I fuck with him. You know what I mean? He's everything I want to be. But he's everything I am. I'm saying that shit 2 times. He's everything I want to be. But he's everything I am. So, I am him. It ain't like I'm trying to be like this nigga. I am like this nigga, or being like this nigga. Shit that he's seen. Even me calling him a nigga and all this shit, he's hating it. All this, he's hating all of it. He probably pressed play 2 minutes ago. Trying to watch this shit. You know, it's like, yeah, let me step my game up in a few ways, and I gotta do it. Because there are actions, obviously actions that has to be done. There's some actions I haven't done, at least in a while. So you got a job to do. Pain. It pains your masculines to witness the actions that you do. Not saying he doing better actions than you do, because you know the shit your masculine be on. If you know, you know. But this is more so a day-to-day actions. Son, you need to be more organized, 127. Son, get back in the gym. Like, nigga, I'm 30 years older than you, fam. The shit that I'm going through health-wise, I'm telling you from a future you to get on your shit now. To avoid any health problems I went through. And you're gonna go through them, like real shit. The way he on my ass, boy, it's like he went through it at this age or something. Something happened, he's like my age. Right around this, prime, I call it. 35 plus. I'll be 33 Sunday. But I'm at that cusp of my prime. And you know what I mean? It's like my master giving me a warning. Like, I've been through this shit, son. You think it's a game. You playing. Nigga, look at the shit you eat. Like, real shit even on my ass. Why? Look at the shit you eat. Look at the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm hard-headed, man. It ain't just with my son. It's in life, man. Told you, I'm talking about me too. Geeks. Grooming. If you don't show up to get the grooming that your masculine got for you, or if you ain't op, do what the fuck your masculine needs you to do right now, it's gonna hurt you both. It ain't gonna hurt you, cause it ain't gonna hurt your masculine. Say that shit 2 times. It ain't gonna hurt you, cause it ain't gonna hurt your masculine. But it's gonna hurt what you both got going on right now. So figure 8, what you go through, he go through. There was a point in time where you were being pained by your masculine's actions. Now your masculine is being pained by yours. Closing this out. Family, going to the future, you're gonna have to focus. Number 1 is too many damn distractions out here. Number 2, you need to be on your purpose anyway. Number 3, next stop after this is the 6 of Swords. That's rolling with the homies. That's you and your twin rolling together. Shit clicking. Shit gelling. This is you two going places, doing things, experiencing things, making money together, helping the world together. Focus. The focus part comes from what the fuck your masculine needs you to be on right now. You really need to focus on what your masculine needs you to do. These are actions he needs you to do. He needs you to do these actions so a pinnacle can come from it. Y'all started at both. Started at the 8 of Pentacles. The hardest that you prepare, feminine. Feminine, you're at the 9 of Pentacles. But you're really at the Knight of Pentacles. But you're getting groomed to redo these steps. To appreciate, number 1, why you gotta line shit up. I mean, to understand why you have to line things up in life. And 10 of Pentacles, why you need help. Everybody needs somebody. The master might seem like he's dolo, or he doesn't need anybody, or he'll survive us, and that's these child shit, and he don't really need anybody. But in reality, he knows more than anybody. You can't do shit by yourself. He's gonna need your help. It's the reason why you're here. It's the reason why you're here. Final card in this message, we got the Devil card. Of course, it's the masculine row, and we're going into the future. Devil card. This is addictions. You being chained to somebody, somebody being chained to you. Past behavior. Or just fucking with the devil. You know, Ouija, war, Necronometron, you know, summoning up fallen angels and shit. Whatever. It's the world. You can have it your way. Like Burger King, you can really do whatever the fuck you want to do in this world. Anything. No matter how wicked, twisted, dark, perverted, sick, evil? It is. You can do it here. Heaven don't operate like that. It's divine laws regulating the infinite. Another reason why the world is just a temporary space and time, a third dimension, a low-level place of being, because there's no motherfucking rules here. Oh, is rules governing the world? Oh yeah, we got constitutions and laws and shit like that, but I mean, do the elite follow them? Like no. That speaks volumes. But we do. It's all a control system. This looks like a control system. Let's put some more smoke on the system, masculine. 5 of Pentacles. Got put more smoke on it. 9 of Wands. This is how the devil gets you every time. And the 4th card popped out. And I don't pick 4th cards. So I'm going to just address this card that popped out. 4 of Swords. It's an idle mind. Idle mind is the devil workshop. Told you about being idle-minded, masculine. This you thinking you alone energy seems to be the best way for the devil to get in your psyche. Or the best way to hurt you. Alone. Isolated. Physically isolated seems to be your worst fear. Masculine. One thing I noticed with my twin. He's my twin. One thing I noticed with my twin. Like I say, going on a trip with my masculine and shit. When we got a room and shit. You know, 2 beds and shit. Like I said, the way we were sleeping was weird because we sleep the same way. I was just laughing. We sleep the same fucking way. And he holds, you know, his pillows the way I hold my pillows. He puts pillows in between his legs. I got put pillows between my legs. Like I thought that was feminine, me sleeping like that. The way I hold pillows and you know, almost like I don't hold myself. I hold pillows. You know. I know that comes from abandonment in my life. I got severe abandonment issues. You know, and trauma too. But I think it was like young. Maybe something that happened when I was like 1, 2, 3. Because I dream about it a lot. I see it in visions. I can tell my mom or my grandma some shit that happened when I was like a baby. They like, how you remember that? Like, how you? Worse shit. Something happened to me when I was like 1, 2, 3. And I know that affected me some way. I don't know. I got affected from having sex at 12 for the first time without nothing for the first time. Like, first time I came was with a woman. Me, 12 too. Like I didn't know what busting nuts was. My niggas used to say about, they used to talk about busting nuts and shit like that. Yeah, I'm busting on that bitch face and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, damn, they hoes out here, y'all fucking. They wasn't fucking. I fucked because I got out here and got some ass because I thought that's what the fuck I was supposed to be doing at 12. Nah, it ain't my business out here looking for pussy at 12. That's not what 12-year-olds need to be the fuck on right now. But that's how I kickstarted shit. I kickstarted life very early. And so I should say this, like, I grew up quick. Devil energy. So for me to resort back to past behavior, gotta be a traumatic experience. From just some dark shit you into. Everything stems from how you was brought up. What the fuck was impressing your brain from toddler to about 3, 4. That's the crucial part. My brother had his father his whole life. I didn't know I had a dad till 6 years old. And he was locked up in prison. He been in there for 33 years. He got out 212. My dad got out the year I met my twin flame. It's weird. I was 25 when my pops got out of prison. My whole life seeing him through a glass or like a glass. Like I used to see him as a shorty. Like it's about, you know, 6 years old or so. Like, he knew me when I was a baby. Like, my whole father experience was weird, but they were never there. Like, my biological father, I didn't find out about until I was 6. He was never around. I met him 4 times in my life. Then my man I got my name from, he was locked up and shit. He been locked up since 1973. So my mom met him in prison system and shit like that. So I was a blessing. Twins. Blessing to him. So that was always my pop. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, my brother had a dad. I watched him actually get raised by a father. I didn't. It was very bogus. It was like, I'm gonna do for him and fuck him type situation. So my abandonment issues stem from like mediocre, lightweight shit. I wasn't physically abused or mentally abused, no shit like that. My twin, on the other hand, who knows? He's older than me. Ha! He was a youth in a different time. Like, I was watching the Wonder Years. Last shit I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna close this shit out. It's like the Wonder Years. Wonder Years is my favorite fucking show in life. I don't know why. I relate to it in a way that I can't even fucking explain. It's weird that I'm watching the pilot episode on Hulu. I just got Hulu and shit. And like Kevin Arnold kicks the fucking Wonder Years off, 12 years old in 1968, going into junior high. So Kevin Arnold was born in 1956. My twin, born in 1957. You know what I mean? So when I'm reminiscing, actually feeling these little vivid pictures of the Wonder Years, it's like, I don't know why I identify with it so much, but that's my twin's childhood. The fucking Wonder Years is my twin flame's childhood. Like, if I could pick any type of era, any type of time, or any age to be, it will be my twin age. Feel me? So, to have a twin that went through what I be having, like, I don't know, like, I can't explain. I'll be in my own world watching the Wonder Years, bro. Like, I'll be really going back in time on shit. I wish I was around during them times. Like, I wish I had a time machine and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, time is very interesting to me. I'm saying I should say this. I experienced so much through my masculine, whether that's actions or like this Wonder Years weird, vivid, other type world emotion, attraction type magnetism that I get from just wondering like where he comes from. Like, everything I'm into, my masculine is. So since we're mirrors, it's vice versa. I wish I was older. My twin wish he was younger. I wish I had a father. My twin didn't have a son. It's dynamics that bring you two together in this little separation reading. It's dynamics that bring you two together. It will really fucking help to identify what those are. Feminine, you're the leader of this expedition. Make sure you leading it. Yo, masculine definitely gonna kick it off for you. But it's just like baiting a hook. He'll bait the hook for you. You the one casting for fish. It's the message. Hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. If you need a reading from me, just email me at dsterling13@yahoo.com. Good time, cause train coming. Deuces.